Hello, my name is Carson, and I'm gonna be reading to you a book called let me get it. The Prince. Let's see. Can I get this in? Prince Caspian. But I'm not gonna read the whole entire thing because it is a chapter book here. It's a really long one, so I'm just gonna be doing it in parts every single day. So, well, not every single day. So I have this little bookmark here that I can use. So, I'm gonna start really fast. I don't think there are pictures. Well, if you can, please just, get the pictures in your minds while I read. I'm not gonna be showing the book while I'm reading, so I'm just gonna put this camera down and start reading. Here we go. Alright, it's called Prince Caspian. Here we go. Chapter 1. The Island. Once there were 4 children, whose names were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. And it has been told in another book called The Lion, the Witch, and the Witch and the Wardrobe, how they had a remarkable adventure that opened the door of a magic wardrobe and found themselves in a quite different world from ours. And in that different world, they had become kings and queens in a country called Narnia. While they were in Narnia, they seemed to reign for years and years. But when they came back through the door and found themselves in England again, it all seemed to have taken no time at all. At any rate, no one noticed that they had ever been away, and they never told anyone except one very wise grown-up. That had all happened a year ago, and now all 4 of them were sitting on a seat at a railway station with trucks and play boxes piled up round them. They were, in fact, on their way back to school. They had traveled together as far as the station, which was a junction. And here in a few minutes, one train would arrive and take the girls away to one school, and in about half an hour, another train would arrive, and the boys would go off to another school. The first part of the journey, when they were all together, always seemed to be part of the holidays. But now, when they would be saying goodbye and going different ways so soon, everyone felt the holidays were really over, and everyone felt the term time feelings beginning again, and they were all rather gloomy, and no one could think of anything to say. Lucy was going to be boarding to school for the first time. It was an empty, sleepy country station, and there was hardly anyone on the platform except themselves. Suddenly, Lucy gave a sharp little cry, like someone who has been stung by a wasp. "What's up, Lou?" said Edmund, and then suddenly broke off and made a little noise like, "Ow! What on earth?" began Peter, and then he too suddenly changed what he had been going to say. Instead, he said, "Susan, let go. What are you doing? Where are you dragging me to?" "I'm not touching you," said Susan. "Someone is pulling me." Oh, stop it." Everyone noticed that all the others' faces had gone very white. I felt the same," said Edmund in a breathless voice, "as if I were being dragged along." "A most frightful pulling. It's beginning again." "Me too," said Lucy. "Oh, I can't bear it." "Look sharp," shouted Edmund. All catch hands and keep together. This is magic. I can tell by the feeling. Quick." "Yes," said Susan. "Hold hands. Oh, I wish it would stop. Oh." Next moment, the luggage, whatever that says, the seat, the platform, and the station had completely vanished. The 4 children, holding hands and panting, found themselves standing in a woody place, such such a woody place that the branches were sticking into them, and there was hardly room to move. They all rubbed their eyes and took a deep breath. "Oh, Peter!" exclaimed Lucy. "Do you think that we can possibly have gone back to Narnia?" Let me think. Gone back to Narnia. "It might be anywhere," said Peter. I can't see a yard on all these trees. Let's try to get into the open, if there's any open." With some difficulty, and with some stings from nettles and pricks from thorns, they struggled out of the thicket. Then they had another surprise. Everything became much brighter, and after a few steps they found themselves at the edge of the wood, looking down on a sandy beach. A few yards away, a very calm sea was falling on the sand with such tiny ripples that it made hardly any sound. There was no land in this sight, and no clouds to be in the sky. The sun was about where it ought to be. At 10 o'clock in the morning, and the sea was a dazzling blue. They stood sniffling in the sea smell. "By Jove," said Peter, "this is good enough." 5 minutes later, everyone was barefooted and wading in the cool, clear water. "This is better than being in a stuffy train on the way back to Latin and French and algebra," said Edmund. And for quite a long time there was no more talking, only splashing and looking for shrimps and crabs. "All the same," said Susan presently, "I suppose we'll have to make some plans. We shall want something to eat before long." "We've got the sandwiches Mother give us for the journey," said Edmund. "At least I've got mine." "Not me," said Lucy. "Mine were in my little bag." "So were mine," said Susan. "Mine are in my coat pocket." "They're on the beach," said Peter. That'll be 2 lunches among 4. This isn't going to be such fun. At present," said Lucy, I want something to drink more than something to eat." Everyone else now felt thirsty, as one usually after wading in salt water under a hot sun. There she is. "It's like being shipwrecked," remarked Edmund. In the books they always find springs of clear fresh water on the island. We'll better go and look for them."